Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to go into our first episode of Sky Odyssey. We're here on the Heaven's Release challenge map, which I've never done before, so this is going to be interesting. But we're going to go through the Sky Odyssey pack and take a look at all the cool quests that we can get done and try to do so with minimal usage of the shop so that we can show the hard way to do things. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So welcome, and let's get started. If you have any questions about what I'm doing or why, post them in the comments. I will be trying to explain most things that I'm doing. But hopefully you have a little bit of knowledge of some mod packs and how things go. So of course our first quest is any log of wood, which we've completed. We collect our reward, and now we'll move on to storage, which will get us our first stone transmutation table, which is what really this mod. This is what's different from this mod pack, Project X, and I'll explain a little bit once we make that, or once we get that reward. That's not what we want. We want a drawer. Ah, now we should have everything for this drawer. Quest complete. All right. So our first transmutation table. Go ahead and put this down, put in all the things in it. What this does is it converts our items into a sort of currency called EMC, which we can then pull back out those items or more of those items than we actually put in, as each one's worth a different amount. Once we learn something, it always stays in there, unless you unlearn it, which is an option here, but I've never used that before. Supposedly there is a limit to how much you can learn, but I've never had any issues with that yet. All right. So one of the first things I like to do is get some chicken manure, which we don't have any yet. Chicken poop. Well, let's go ahead and collect some of the things that are on this island. So we got sand, dirt. Let's see, we got lava. Oh, there's some gravel. Ah, this map does not come with clay, so that's going to be interesting. All right. Eventually we will kill those chickens for feathers so we can get started with a chicken mod. For now, we will play nice. Let's go ahead and make a cobblestone generator so we can get our first stone. I'm definitely no expert in the ways of these sorts of generation things, but I think I know enough to get it to work. So And then we have our cobblestone. Of course, we need a pickaxe, which we can make a wood pickaxe. It's burning. We got it. Awesome. So now we can put that in there. We could make, not that we need it, but we can make a stone pickaxe. So why not? Let's see, we'll probably need a hoe once we get some seeds. Let's make that now. Alright, and we will till the land a bit. We don't need that cobblestone generator anymore, so we can go ahead and fill that back in. Give us some more farmland here. Alright, I think it reaches 3, but I'm not certain. Like I said, I'm no expert really in any of this. I just enjoy it. I think it's fun, and I like the automation specifically of this mod pack and others. Alright, let's find that chicken and see if he's laid any manure. There's some manure and an egg. Perfect. Let's learn those. Now we should be able to make a chicken catcher, which is, oh no, we need a feather, so we'll need to, let's make a sword real quick. Learn it, why not? I'm gonna kill this rooster because I don't like him. He'll attack you if you try and hit the other chicken, so. Alright, now we have a feather. Let's make that chicken catcher. We did learn the egg, right? Yes, okay. It's one thing that's a common mistake people make is they forget to throw things in the EMC before they use them, and then they don't have them anymore, which isn't great. All right, so now we could start breeding chickens. Just show you how this works. So if you right click on a chicken, it turns it into an item that you can then use as part of the roost mod, and then you can breed chickens and do all sorts of stuff. Actually, we never put in chest. All right, let's see. Is there another quest we can do? Chicken breeder. All right, so we don't have any grass, which means we need to use the manure that we've got. Manure. All right, so kind of a quick, easy way at the beginning to get EMC, of course, is to use manure. It can be used very similar to bone meal. You right click and you have a whole bunch of grass. Use ore excavation with the grave key and break it all. You can do that over and over again. Use a full stack of manure. Now we can throw all of these into EMC. pull them back out. Let's plant some seeds here. I think, do we have other seeds? We have industrial hemp, which we can use to make string. Not that we really need string anytime soon. But why not learn something if you can? Of course, we really only need one. Okay, one of the early recipes that you can use is for a watering can, which is just stone. So now that we have cobblestone, let's make a furnace, and we'll need some wood. Oops. All right. Of course, burning wood turns it into charcoal. We'll want to learn that. Might as well learn furnace while we're here, waiting. Since again, I forgot to put that in. All right. Now we have charcoal. Let's learn that. Another thing in this mod is actually additions, which has tiny charcoal, which is great because you can take out a full stack and that will cook 64 items. All right, now we need cobblestone to turn into stone so that we can make that watering can. All right, and we needed a bowl. What does it take to make a bowl? Plank. All right, we'll learn the watering can, bowl. Okay, so with the watering can, if you aren't familiar, you right click in water to fill it. Looks like it came already full. And of course it speeds up the farming process. There. Once we get our first wheat, we no longer need to farm. So of course all those seeds were very overkill. Not everything is EMCable if you haven't tried this pack before. Okay, now that we have wheat, we can make a hay bale. And now we can take a look at roost. Let's see. So yeah, it just takes planks and seed to make a breeder and roost. So I think probably the next step would be to let's make a path a long way away. That way we can just um, let chickens spawn naturally. And we'll probably have to cut forward into the video with this because it takes a long time for animals to spawn. Probably want to make a diamond, or not a diamond one. We don't have that, but we can make a wand. 2 sticks and cobblestone. We may actually need 3. Let's go off of here. There is an official range of how many blocks apart before chickens and other mobs will spawn. I can't remember off the top of my head what that is. I feel like it's 26. Maybe it was 36. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've gone a bit far. Here's 30. I'm going to go ahead and look it up. Okay, between 24 and 128 blocks. So that's a good distance. 30 is a good distance. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next steps. So we're going to need iron. Let's take a look at the best way to get that. Probably we're gonna have to go with iron chickens, I'm guessing, which flint chicken and bone white chicken, both of these chickens spawn naturally in the world. We can just buy them from the shop for fairly cheap. So I'll go ahead and do that, but I just wanted to explain to you guys that you can go without using them in the shop. If you just stay over there for a really long time, then the chickens will spawn. Of course, all of the chickens that can spawn are bone white, flint, log, sand. I think that's it. Yeah, those are the ones that spawn here, and then in the nether, the soul sand chicken and the what's the other chicken? Soul sand and drawing a blank. Oh, nether quartz chicken. That's what it is. Alright, so we take out our chicken catcher now. Bone white and a flint is what we said we needed. Let's get some seeds to speed up this guy's growth because we got a juvenile chicken. It's fairly expensive at this point with how little EMC we have, but the time is worth it. All right, now we can make, let's go ahead and turn these chickens as well. All right, and we will need to make a roost. Or not a roost, but a breeder. I think it's 3, is that right? Now it's probably more. And we'll need planks. I think we may need an egg, but let's see. So at roost, we'll show you everything in JEI that comes from the roost mod, and you can see here we have a roost collector, chicken breeder, and a roost. We want the chicken breeder. And quest complete. We put this there, we grab 2 chickens, so we can take the bone white and flint, like we said, to make iron. And we give them some seeds, and they begin breeding. The more chickens you put in there, the faster they breed. The higher level the chicken, the faster they breed. You can only stack ones of the same level. Yeah. And we are out of EMC, so we need to get some manure again. Maybe a faster way. If anybody knows a faster way to get EMC here early game, do let me know in the comments. You can see we've already obtained plenty. Alright, and you can see red orchids, they are not EMCable. Alright, let's take a look. How have our chickens been doing? So, we've obtained more of the same, which hasn't been useful for us. Oh, I need to go ahead and, I forgot to EMC this. Let's throw that in. We can grab a few more. Alright. I'm separating them by type. Once they're a higher level, they'll have a higher chance of producing our iron chicken. So we'll go ahead and get them to max level and go on from there. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and breed these others. So if you do log and sand, I believe that makes coal chicken. And if you haven't looked, there is a whole section for chicken breeding in the quests. Clay chicken, we'll probably want to get that since there's no clay on this island, which is going to be sand and snowball. Snowball is going to be lapis and log. So we may have to buy a lapis chicken as it takes some time um, to get any lapis. So you can, let's see, you can make it with lapis and an egg, but lapis is actually hard to come by. Although we could easily here, let's see, I think we can get pretty far along here without it. Let's go ahead and try that before we go to buying that. All right, see, these are 333 chickens. Let's put those in there. We got a 322 and a 333. And we just have one of the same, of course. Is that all the chickens we have? It is. All right, so we'll go ahead and get these going just to get a sand chicken. And really the process is once they're higher, you swap them out so that you can get even higher level chickens. And you always swap out the worst, put in the better one. And it goes pretty slowly. Has some cool sound effects though when it pops out a new chicken. Alright, we have 2 sand now. Playing in other mods, seeds are not so easy to come by, which is the reason why I swap them out pretty quickly. I'm used to having to do that to preserve the amount of seeds that are wasted. I suppose I shouldn't say wasted, as it's for a good purpose. Now we have chickens popping out really fast. These are almost 10, 10, 10 chickens, which is the max level. Yeah, here we have 10, 10, 10 chickens. 10, 10, 9, very close. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should get 16 out of that. 16 is a full stack for chickens. See how it goes faster and faster the more we have. All right, 16 flint. We wasted a little bit on that, but that's okay. All right, so now we want to do what we originally intended. We'll stick in 16 of 10, 10, 10 flint and 16 bone, or did I leave those in there? I did. Okay, throw in 16 of those, throw in some seeds, and there's our iron chicken. We'll let that go a bit so we can get a bunch to speed up. The better your chickens, for example, iron versus sand, the better, higher tier of chicken, the more time it takes, or the slower it goes to breed the chickens. Alright, let's go ahead and throw these in here for now since we're full. Get those going. And this one is taking its time. I'll just swap that. Oh, wrong chicken. Actually, we probably want a better chicken, so I'll put that there. We'll wait for 2 to grow on this one. And they are going to take a while. In just a minute, I'll show you what to do with all the excess chickens we have. We can make use of them to get loot crates. Full again. Alright, we're going to have to do that now. So let's take out the seeds out of this one. We don't want to keep wasting. Alright, we're going to, well, first of all, let's make a chest because we are full. Alright, let's put these all on hold so we don't waste seeds. And let's make a place for killing chickens. Alright, I usually pick a place like this. Yeah, let's do right here. Open this up. Put a slab. No, I usually do the other way around. Sorry, I'm not thinking straight today. So if you just put a slab right here, they can't get out, and you can place all the chickens you want in there. Let's make sure we don't have any important chickens. Alright, let's see. Bone white. We have 16 bone white. We have 16 flint. We have the others there, so... Alright, let's kill. So if you just aim at the side of the wall, you can just keep placing them in there. And they will actually start dying if you have so many in there that they take up the same space. And this is where we'll get our first iron, because we're going to kill an iron chicken. Alright, we got everything from in there, and we can open up our first loot crates. Spider's egg, carrot, lime chicken, melon. Good, some source of food. So we already have chicken meat, so we could definitely cook that up. Silicon seeds. Alright, so this is from Mystical Agriculture. We can go ahead and throw these down right now. And throw everything else that can be into EMC. We got some flint as well, some inferium. And let's kill more chickens. Of course, the higher level, the better the drops. Better chance of getting loot crates. I think that's what's been my experience. But don't quote me on that. Don't worry, no real chickens were harmed in this process. More often than not, you get something useless out of the crates, which is why one of the first steps we're going to take is automating this chicken breeders into a chicken mob farm so we can slaughter them up and get exactly what we need. Alright, we only need 6 more of those chickens, so we'll just need 12 seeds in there. Take a look in here. We're getting closer. Alright. Might as well wait for the next one. Oh, 10-10 already. So let's see, we'll need 12 more, so we need 24. Alright, we'll throw those together in here and make our first cold chicken. What was it? Flint. Ah, flint and log. Okay. Get that sand back out of there. What a waste. Got our flint here. Right. Let's store away our chickens so we don't accidentally kill them. I've done that before, I had to start over before. It happens. We can make an iron sword now. Thanks to those iron chickens. Okay. Coal. Oh, that's good. That's great, actually. Well, now we have coal chicken, but gunpowder, chicken, satchel. Just learning some things in the EMC, why not? Okay. Let's cook some chicken so we can be fed. Alright, now let's make a chicken roost, which will start producing iron ingots for us from these iron chicken. And then we can start using that to increase our EMC amount. So we'll need some hay. Actually, first let's get some seeds. We're gonna need more iron chickens. Alright. Hay. And we'll need seeds. And we'll need planks. Three's probably a good start. Now we can take these chickens, throw 16 in there, throw 16 in there. And 16 in here. And there you go, this whole stack right here, only 36 of them is 9,000, so throw it in there, bam, we have EMC. So with those going, that should get us by for now. Later we can, if we need to, we can automate silver chickens. They produce a bit more. Might as well make another roost, why not? Alright, let's jump on to the next step. Well, after we do these. Alright, we're gonna need redstone chicken next if we want to get into automating and making a mob farm. And a nature seed. That'll be useful if we ever need grass. Here's our cooked chicken. Anyway, I think that's a good start for now. We'll move on to redstone chicken, and then from there we can really get automating this whole process. We'll funnel them into a block placer, funnel the breeding into a block placer, and then that block placer will put the chickens down, and we'll have a iron spike underneath it, killing the chickens instantly, and then we'll get all of the drops from that, and EXP and whatever else you might desire. Anyway, thanks again, everyone. This is Long Lost Bro here, and we'll see you next time on Sky Odyssey.